Okay, moving on. Finally moving on. It has been maybe 2 weeks since the last time I've touched this score. Shit happens, man. Sometimes you just lose it. I've opened the project up probably 4 or 5 times now and end up just closing it again. But in order to finish a project, you got to push forward. I don't know what my hesitation was, but I just released the series, so maybe it was just burnout leading up to this point. Who knows? So, I wanted to do a video kind of following up, my thoughts so far and why am I pushing this out there and what's the purpose. I have a bunch of notes written down and I didn't even care to look at them before recording today. So, just curious to see how I can get around it, what I should do next. A lot of distractions. I'm just gonna play, let it pick up where I left off. I don't even remember what episode was on.
Best is love.
What is interesting about these soundtracks or scores is the fact that I come back later and I forget what I even did. First, forget what I did. Second is I forget how to even play. I forget shortcut keys. But then after I start janking with it for a little bit longer, it just comes back. I guess it's muscle memory. Whoa, what was that? Another thing I was wanting to try. Yeah, maybe I should zoom out a little bit. See where I at the score. All right, to recap, the blue is what wanted. This blue is the. Oh my gosh. It's where music was in the temp score. This second one is the blue where he wanted custom music. This one was source music, just to find something to fill the space. It's the wall-to-wallness. And then this, I don't remember, and this says no music at all. So, all right. I'm going to work from here to here. So put an in point, out point. And for this, I also wanted to bring in the main theme. So let's just watch it. So they're doing this thing where they're going around and around him, ring around the paint party or something.
Now, you are ready.
All right, here's the gladiator homage, the wheat fields, except the fern fields. Back home in my place in Kentucky, we have this place we call Fern Gully, and it is just a ditch in the backwoods. And we would go down there and play as kids. A couple times, me and my brothers got lost, like all day lost. Mom was freaking out. We had no idea where we were going, what we were doing. We found a dead animal. It was just a pile of bones. And later we were like, oh my God, what is that, human? We thought a human was killed back there. Of course, that's what my older brother told us, and it was freaking me and my younger brother out. And then later found out it was just hunters had killed a deer, apparently. Oh, here's that cool ass shot. And I think
they followed the compass wherever it said. Soon Chiron realized he would have to fight, and he was not ready.
Okay, so that's where it ends. Story, Cowbones. Freaked us out. We eventually walked so far, we found a road, and then we recognized the road and walked back to our house, but that was pretty freaky. I think my mom was really close to calling the police and having a rescue party to come after us. She was not happy. Okay, so we're doing a round and around, circle, circle. This is like a montage sequence, this whole bit. So in order to do that, I wanted to reference the music, the trailer music that I had. So I'm going to pull up trailer music 3. And this is the point, kind of what I wanted to use. I'll give you an idea. Okay. Except let's try that. Now, of course, I played that once, and I will not play that ever again because I never do. But it's a general roadmap. I know it's in the key of D, so it should be easy enough. I usually like to start with strings. A lot of people play with piano just to get the chords, but piano never gives me. I can't hear the sound with the piano. I mean, I hear it. Well, let's just give you an example. Let's go to. Ooh, that kind of. Let's do that. What if I put that in there? That'd be funny. See, I get on roundabout trains. Okay, moving on. Moving back to the station. Yes, this. Okay, I need click track. You guys can't really click, but I can. Told you it was different. That's not gonna work. Undo. Let's try it again. Okay, clearly I can't play octaves. Screw up again. See, this is a point where I would just say, I'm not feeling it. I'm turning it off, power off, shut down. Fuck this, I'm out. But I can't. Can't this time. I've already committed.
Now, you are ready.
Nope. I like some of that, so I'll keep it because if I don't move on, it's never gonna work. So let's keep this harp thing going here. And you'll notice that this is like if you look at it a grid 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, instead of 1, 2. What's kind of baffling is I look back at all my scores and everything. Every time I do a score, it's always 4/4 time. I never change. And I have noticed that a lot of composers that I've watched over the years will like, ooh, yeah, I'm badass. Look at me. I know music because I can change my score, my tempo to something else. That's key signature. Key signature. See, I don't even know right terms. Like, ooh, I'm doing a 9/16 or 7/8 or 6/300. I don't. I just stick with 4/4. Why? I don't know. Is that the natural rhythm? Or maybe I should do that Terminator thing where it's da 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 da. I don't even know what that is, but I think somebody figured it out. And I think if anything, it was just a feeling. It's a feeling of the sound. And then later you find out the technicals, and you use those technicals to be able to figure out what the key signature is. And all that shit is bullshit to me. I don't care. I don't care. I've never cared about music theory. The only thing I've cared about is like, save. Does it sound good to me? And if it sounds good to me, then it sounds good. And that's been my motto for everything. If it looks good to me in terms of my design, graphics, then it looks good. Now, I'm just throwing this out there because I know it's going to repeat. But I probably should change the keys. This is like another part of the harps. Doo-doo-doo-doo. This is a funky one too. Okay, that's where I know it needs to go. So take this, copy, paste. Paste. And you notice that they're changing keys, so maybe I should change that arpeggio to something else. Because I was doing... So then I go to this step record, which is this blue line here. Snap it to the grid. Shoot. And then this is the B flat, I guess. See that? I messed up. Oh. Okay, my step record was set to an 8th, needed to be a 16th. So everything I just did there is hogwash. Okay, let's try it again. Oops. Turn it on. And if you double the key, it layers itself on top of each other. So you have to do one at a time. Screwed up again. And then it switches down to the bottom. This is where learning to play the piano, knowing your scales helps. And I don't know those scales. Like right now. Oops, see? I have to come back and change that. Then back to the C. Then G. Oops. Shoot. And back to the D. All right, let's play it. I know you guys want to hear it, because I do too. All this is dumb. And she talks, so I need to take the volumes down and give it room. Now, if you hear her tone,
Now, you are ready.
it's kind of the higher mid-range. So to complement that, I guess we'll do some lows. Okay, now.
Now, you are ready.
Ooh, that line's kind of right on the... Now this is just a slow progression. I'm just going to play and see what happens.
Are ready.
Look at that shit show in there. Good grief. Good thing I can go back and change it. Okay. So it doesn't need to be 16th. We'll do it a quarter note. That way everything lines up 2 quarters. And then I can go and change. All these little ones are screw ups on my end. Kill. Okay. Put these in here. This is a dun da da da. So I'll just re-record that. Kind of like that. Keep those. That works. Sure. Beautiful singing voice I've got. Oops, forgot what I was doing. Oops, again.
Followed the compass wherever it said.
That could be cool. Okay, now Now the groundwork. The red is the ground. It's blood. It's blood throwing through the whole veins, right? So once you've got your blood, now we go in and add all sorts of other shit. Now the temp music that he had in there was this big sweeping thing. And, you know, it probably works. But sometimes you just say, fuck your temp score. I don't care what you're thinking. Sorry, Sean. I totally respect your temp score. Seriously, I do. I think the music you picked was great. So we could even bring in like this tribal thing. Kind of, that could be cool. Sure.
Now, you are ready.
That's horrible. Oh, that was horrible. Horrible playing, Justin. Horrible.
Ready.
Followed the compass wherever it.
I may keep it, I may not. I'll keep it for now. If I don't, we're never going to get done. Ow. That was really loud in the left ear.
You are ready.
I don't like that. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't know if that's going to work. That's a weird, like that's a really loud note. It's like the sample was too harsh, that particular note that they recorded. But that playing kind of worked out. Quantize the hell out of them. Moving on. Let's put the Manu strings in there again. Why not? Actually, it'd be a great spot right here where we're listening to her.
Now, you are ready.
About some horns. Okay, hit the volume control modulation because if you don't, it defaults to 0.
Are ready.
That's where the whole orchestra comes in. You know, that's twice now I've come to this and I don't like it. That's got to be a sign, right? Do you kill it? It seems like this spot right here too, the gladiator moment. The wheat fields, the fern fields, needs to be. Oh, what if I put a homage back to Zimmer? Hans Zimmer and his gladiator score. What is gladiator score? Dun, 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 dun. I don't know it. That's a lot of reverb on those horns. Okay, I say we kill it. Or we do that, which I think that's what that is. Can you see my frustration? Can you see that I'm not liking it? I'm not digging it. I'm not feeling it. Maybe you guys are, but I'm not. It's hot in this room. My computer heats up when I have it running. I can hear my fan just. Poor little guy's trying to keep it cool in here and it can't, so it's heating up my whole office. So it's making me uncomfortable.
Ready.
this yet. Let's scooch this.
Ready. Now, you are ready.
Oh, shit, I did it. I did it. I did it. I did it.
Now, you are ready.
Gotta slip all these down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the stupid thing about Cubase. Like, if I select a range, it should select all the shit right in here. But instead, it does this little funky thing where it messes it up. There's a lot of things I don't like about Cubase. It really makes me mad. There for a bit. Let's go on another tangent. I was, at one point, wrote all these ideas down for a new DAW, new system. Now, reason why, again, the way I work is nothing but the piano roll. So this technically should be the only screen you really need to work with when you're, got your paintbrushes and your paints. What I would like to have is when it drops down, I would like to have a list, okay, and a picture of each of these. Cause you're like, oh yeah, let's do violins, or let's do, vocals, or into our drums. But then I would want these over here to be that list. So then I'd say, okay, I want to show nothing but the strings, bam, or the full orchestra, or I want to show nothing but drums, nothing but brass. But no, it doesn't work that way. No program works. Actually, Cakewalk Sonar used to do something like that where you could have tabs. So you'd have multiple tabs open down at the bottom. I'm trying to explain it. It's not working. But you'd have multiple tabs at the bottom, and I would say, yes, I want to work with the strings now. I'd click the tab, and it would maximize to this. And then you would minimize it, open up the new tab, or you'd have them side by side here. And that was cool. But then Sonar went to the ways of electronic music. I think that's where I'm like, I don't dig it anymore. And then I was like, all right, what am I gonna change my DAWs? And then I was like, well, what does the king himself, Mr. Hans Zimmer, use? Because I love Hans Zimmer. He's one of the few people that can really bring out the emotions, and he does it so well. And a lot of people don't. I mean, yeah, most people do, or maybe they're just afraid to admit that they do like him. But you have to admit, he nails it. He's probably why I've gravitated towards film music so much, because he has truly inspired me along the way. Him and James Horner. Now, James Horner, I have a love-hate. James Horner is the king of ripping himself off, his own self off all the time. It's like, oh yeah, it's Titanic again. Oh look, it's Casper, the friendly ghost again. What's the other one? Legends of the Fall. Yeah, he just ripped himself off again. And then that Pandora. Ooh, yeah. We're getting on a tangent, which is actually really funny. I actually came across the dude in the score. I was listening to it, and What does it do? That 3 thing? Whatever it is. It's a danger theme, I think is what they called it. I think he used it in Troy all the time, but I think the thing with the movie Troy is that Horner was hired after another dude was fired. So after he was fired, Horner had to come in and quickly write the score as fast as he could. Which that reminds me, that's also the same thing that happened in Aliens. That whole fight sequence with Ripley with the exosuit. I think he wrote that one night and he had to get it copied and orchestrated a few days later for the orchestra to play it. I don't know. It's like insane. Hollywood's so stupid. Like, do you really need a budget? Do you really care? I mean, if it's a few days late and okay, moving on. I don't even know what was I doing? Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Now, you are ready.
I was going to play it all the way through, but I think I'm just going to add some stuff. Sure. That's great. Let's just play it.
Now, you are ready.
I guess it's okay. Now, it's already 41 minutes into this stupid thing. Maybe I'll just stop it. I'm trying to keep these sessions at 45 minutes, which it's not very realistic in scoring because when I'm writing a score, I will literally sit in this chair for 5 hours straight and will not get up. My legs hurt, body hurts, but I'm just in the zone. And after I've worked for like 5 hours straight, not leaving my chair, I'll take the next 2 or 3 days off and I'll jump back in and do it again. So this score is a little different because I am taking the time to talk, and I probably shouldn't. It's totally distracting me from the project, but this is what I signed up for, and I'm in it to win it, and I can't give up now. This whole section is just giving me some issues. I would like to, maybe I'd like to come back later. Like maybe I need to go offline, do a bunch of shit, pause it, come back and say, okay, here it is. That way I can just stop talking. No. That's giving up. That's quitting. Let's do the oboe. recognize that one.
Now, you are ready.
It's perfect time to bring in the theme. Nope.
Now, you are ready.
Sometimes you just gotta watch it. I hear things.
Now, you are ready.
Oops. I wasn't ready. should just shut up. That seems to help. Come on, please just get to the end.
They followed the
Expand that to here.
They followed the compass wherever it said. Soon
Now, you are ready. I also don't like those drums. I don't know if it's just the... What happens if I took them down? Just muted them.
followed the compass where he followed the compass wherever it said. Soon Chiron realized he would have to fight, and he was not ready.
I'm ready to stop.
Now, you are ready.
He followed the compass wherever it said. Soon Chiron realized he would have to fight, and he was not ready.
What if I put that in there? That'd be funny.